This is a story of how we help iWork share a vital message throughout animation. In just 5 weeks, our small team created a 50-second animated spot to support education in the recycling sector, with content focused on safety, social responsibility, and health. My studio handled everything from storyboard to final render animation. We delivered the final video in 2 languages, and we make sure everything aligned with the mission and, of course, budget. In this video, I will walk you throughout how we approached the project creatively, how we landed the client throughout LinkedIn, and how you can apply the same approach to win high-impact work. So iWork was launching new training content aimed at people working across the recycling chain from the ground up in non-well-developed countries such as Brazil, Argentina, and such. Their goal was to create a learning experience that didn't just inform, but made people feel the value of what they do, protecting health, the environment, and each other. The animation was aimed to capture that spirit, short and simple on the surface, but rich with meaning underneath. We had 5 weeks, a fixed budget, and a clear goal. And while the character designs were already developed in 2D, everything else had to be built from scratch. I started building the storyboard focusing on empathy, and because I was doing the storyboard, I didn't write it at all. I just presented the storyboard short as itself with a rough audio that I did with the voice of an AI, just to present that rough idea to the client. No heavy exposition, just relatable scenes that represented people in the industry with care and respect. Since this was going to be used in Spanish, Portuguese, and English, I needed to be culturally neutral. We designed minimal and clean environments, mostly white backgrounds with subtle accents. This visual approach did 2 things. It kept rendering efficient, and it reinforced clarity and trust, which was the key to the message. For this animation and the timeline, I hired up 2 artists that helped me out, plus me, so 3 artists working on this project. Each of these 3 artists focused on a part of the process: storyboarding, rigging, animating, modeling, lighting. But obviously, I kept informing the client's feedback to them so we can ensure clarity and stay consistent. One interesting challenge was adapting these in different languages. For example, the Spanish version needed slightly different pacing and emphasis, so we needed to retime a few scenes to keep the emotional weight. I'm not only work as a storyboard artist, but as a project manager. So I needed to verify if the models were exactly as what the client wanted, the rigging was working perfectly for animation, and the animation scenes were perfectly aligned with the color, brandings, and vision of the entire story. I was also responsible of paying my 2 artists that helped me out, so I aligned the hours with them to make sure we didn't spend more than we could. So the final result was excellent. The spot did exactly what we wanted to do. It introduced iWork platform with clarity, made the content feel human, and gave their mission a professional and engaging voice. And most importantly, the client was happy. They used the animation in launches, their website, internal presentations, and stakeholder meetings. It helped position themselves as a thoughtful leader in their space.
If you work in the recycling sector, you will love the exclusive content of the iWork University. Come with me. With the aim of promoting the development of the recycling sector, improving the working conditions, as well as the quality of life of the professionals, we have created 7 online courses completely free with video lessons and practical activities. We cover topics such as health and safety, social responsibility, risk assessment, and others. And the best part is, everything comes directly to your WhatsApp. That makes it easier to learn, right? At iWork, when you learn, you also transform your life and the world around you. Secure your seat now.
Now let me tell you how this opportunity happened. Because it didn't came from a cold email or a portfolio site or word of mouth, even though that last one would be easier. I met the client on LinkedIn. Yes, LinkedIn works. I was constantly posting about past projects, about Blab Studios, and I still do, especially the ones in health, education, and innovation. I also engage with people in those industries. One day, the founder of iWork reached out to me because they wanted an animated series. We had our first meeting, a video call, and we actually didn't get anywhere. It passed like 1-2 months, and I DM'd them with my portfolio so they can know what I've been doing. He was impressed, and he told me, I want a video like that, how much it would cost me. A few DMs later, I sent a tailored proposal. He approved it, and the project was underway. This doesn't happen overnight. You need to constantly be working on be present to clients. I actually used premium LinkedIn at that time, and if you want to try it too, I've added a link in the description where you can get 1 month free of LinkedIn Premium, so you can get the cool feature that LinkedIn has to get projects like this. I don't know if a lot of people know about this, but LinkedIn has a platform such as Upwork for freelance work or studio work, in which people around the world post their jobs or the thing they need, and you can actually send a proposal. So if you're up to that, if you're all about that, and you want to try it for free, you can right now get that 1 month for free with my referral links. And I think there is like 5 spots available, so click there so you can be one of the fortunates to get this deal. So whether you are a brand, agency, or educator, and you're thinking of using animation to tell your story, this is proof that you don't need a full production to make something meaningful. It takes clarity, creativity, and the right people. And tell you what, it took me 5 weeks in 2023. Now, 2025, this project can take me less time with the AI tools we have been working on. If you want to give it a try, I've added the link in the description. With this tool, you can create your own models, read characters, and even animate them. It's not perfect, you will need to refine things a bit, but it gives you a solid starting point to bring your animations to life. So if you find this case study helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, comment below if you want me to share other stories like this, and if you want to see the proposal I sent to the client, or just connect. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.